So this movie, when I was watching it, besides the obvious location, feels like a very New York movie. And I don't know, that may seem like a kind of BS thing to say. I don't know tangibly what that is. It just has that feel to it. Did you guys kind of feel that as you were working on it? Maybe like a New York sort of attitude that would flow through this movie that you might not get in something like another heist movie?
Yeah, it's hard to say what it is that gives it that feeling, I guess, but it does have that a little bit. And I mean, you know, it's that you're here for one thing. Yeah, it's the obvious things.
Yeah.
But it's also, you know, when Brett talked about what he wanted the movie to be like, it's tonally what it would look like. Some of the movies, most of them are New York movies. There's the Hot Rock, which is a like 70s heist movie set in New York, and they had these great shots, helicopter shots, and Redford's flying in the helicopter. I think, and they're like the World Trade Center, you know, was just going up, and there's some really great New York things. So I could tell that the city he wanted to capture some part of that in some way.
Did he give you specific movies to look at and be like, this is what we're going at? Like you mentioned the Hot Rock. Were there any other movies that he had shown you or as reference points?
He said,
Anderson tapes.
Bueller, Ferris Bueller, Inspector Gadget.
The Anderson tapes is a movie. I'm sorry.
Sorry to cut off your...
You done being a jokester?
The Anderson tapes, yes.
Yeah, that's boring. That's a New York movie. Taking Her to the Pelham 123.
Yeah, very New York.
Yeah.
Was it nice to kind of film here and kind of get that kind of vibe? Just, you know, filming on the streets in New York, which I know sometimes you're in stages, but when you're filming in New York, I mean, you get the feel just from people walking by.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like filming in LA where they kind of don't even...
When are you guys going to finish up? Get the hell out of here. That kind of thing.
Yeah. So it's not, I mean, how much stuff did you actually film, like outside, exteriors?
We filmed a lot of stuff.
Maybe
but
you did.
Some
You
stuff
did.
I did. I worked more than Matthew.
Yeah.
There was, I don't really feel like New York. That's an old New York. They're like, move it, pal.
It's not like
No, it's like, it was just like, there would be parades of moms with their like bugaboo strollers watching. You know what I mean? It's not, New York has a different vibe to me than the New York that I remember in the 80s, you know, 90s. Or
Especially up in this area. It's not that kind of, why you got that?
No,
You don't
Yeah,
get
people are
that.
just nice.
Central Park
That's
West
true.
is not kind of that attitude. Have you guys kind of, I know this is it's a different kind of thing, but have you guys checked out any of the Occupy Wall Street stuff while you're in town? I mean, it's you know, a lot of people with the financial kind of burdens of some of the characters in the movie that's kind of leading to any of that protest. Have you guys checked that out?
Definitely reading about it, but I haven't been down there myself.
Yeah, I'd like to go. Some of us just got here, but
Yeah.
definitely, you know, kind of support what they're doing and think that it's want to be a part of it in some way. At least just go check it out and go down there. Matthew gets nervous, skittish around big groups of people because he's such a star. But I think that he and I could go down there. If he's invited to speak, maybe he'll show up. Otherwise,
Invited to speak. Yeah, that might happen.
Gabby, in filming some of the scenes you did, you got to work with. Is it hard doing this with these two guys all day? Is this how it's been all afternoon?
Oh
They're
no,
supposed to-
I ignore everything around me that isn't me.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
I'm very self-absorbed.
So in you're filming with some of your scenes with Eddie, but you get to do some, you know, you get to hold your gun. And was that fun, kind of filming some of that action comedy? Like you get to speak with an accent. You got to kind of.
Well, in reading the script, I didn't realize that I would have to use an accent. I was praying that I wouldn't have to, but I saw the gun in the script, and I was like, word. I'm really in a strange, almost psychopathically into guns. In fact, even when I hosted SNL, and for the promos, I randomly saw a gun, and I insisted that it be part of my props for promos, just because I kind of like them.
Do you shoot like real guns, or you just like having the feel of like a prop gun that you can wear?
Are you a cop?
I'm not.
Okay,
No.
well, I have shot a real gun once.
Really?
Not at anything, like at a shooting range.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's all right.